about one of the most common views about Seoul Summit, and we will discuss it with Professor Жанна Балат, who is teaching in Sejong University. Hello, Professor. So, what do you think about Seoul Summit? And first of all, how many participants took part on this summit?
As far as I know, more than 50 participants are participating in the summit. That means that leaders of more than 50 countries had chance to meet in Seoul. That makes the nuclear summit a very important event in the world.
Yeah, they have very much participants on this summit.
Why some people oppose the nuclear summit?
Sincerely speaking, I didn't hear about people opposing nuclear summit, but nuclear summit has a little bit double meaning. It was proposed by President Obama 2 years ago, and as we know, President Obama is focused more especially on North Korean issues and issues of Iran. Some countries as China and Russia don't share views of President Obama concerning nuclear issues in North Korea and Iran. So that was my answer.
Thank you. Do you think nuclear security summit finished successfully?
There is no one answer, yes or no, to these questions, because if you consider that the goal of the summit was chance for leaders to speak, 50 leaders get chance to speak and discuss different topics. If you consider some certain problems, of course this summit did not solve neither problem of North Korea nor problem of Iran. However, they accepted Seoul communique, and what is more important, leaders of 50 nations understood their personal responsibility for nuclear security. So, in general, it was quite positive.
What's your opinion about North Korea's attitude to develop the rocket?
Do you mean the last Eunhae-3 rocket? I think North Korea is very much concerned about level of science development, and it doesn't feel secure because of United States policies. So basically, I support the wish of North Korea to develop science. If we talk about developing peaceful rockets, which are meant to send Sputnik satellites to space, I totally support North Korea. But if we talk about missiles, weapon development, of course I don't support.
And next question, what do you think about the things that South Korea get and lose on this meeting?
That's quite a difficult question. Let's first discuss what kind of things South Korea got. One, South Korea definitely improved its international image as a country hosting such important global event. And in terms of organization of event, the meeting was hosted quite successfully. President Lee Myung-pak was chairing many sessions. So this summit shows that South Korea became a respectable member of the international community. But for practical results of summit, well, that's a difficult question, because definitely South Korea didn't improve its relations with North Korea, because South Korea is sharing United States position.
Thank you.
And so last question of our discussion will be about the results of this summit and what document was approved on this summit.
So I will start with answering your last question. As far as I know, document called Seoul Communique was approved. And this document summarized the key issues which were discussed at the summit. Among these issues are problems of nuclear proliferation and nuclear security, mainly security of not just weapons but also materials which can be used to create nuclear weapons. Because in our age, nuclear proliferation is connected not just with international treaties, but also connected with domestic policies and control of trafficking. So now governments are very much concerned about trafficking of nuclear weapon-related materials. So in this result, the summit was quite successful, quite new document was accepted. And as I said, leaders of more than 50 countries had chance to communicate to each other.
Okay, Professor, thank you so much for interview, for this participation in our discussion. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. Thank you for interesting questions.
See you again.